Like, you feel that shift that just happened right now? Your nervous system just got a new set of coordinates, okay? Questions are great. We've gone over those, but attachment to the outcome is kryptonite. This is what Wendy was asking about. For most of us, this is where we lose it, okay? So let's name what's going on when we cling, okay? Why do we attach? Hungry for control, right? ADHD brains love certainty. When we can't predict how or when something will happen, the amygdala flags threat, cortisol rises, and the prefrontal cortex, for planning and intuition, goes dim, okay? Then we have kind of like wanting versus liking, okay? Dopamine fuels wanting more than having. So we get hooked on the chase and then we panic when we're not chasing, all right? And then we have scarcity loops. So past disappointments train the RAS to scan for danger. Well, what if it doesn't work again? You know? Narrowing your perception so that you actually miss real opportunities. We love our stories, okay? In ACIM, A Course in Miracles speak, the ego's favorite hobby is storytelling. But projection makes perception, okay? And then when that happens, when projection makes our perception, then we binge our own drama and we call it the truth. We cling to these plots like I'm behind or it never works for me. And surprise, guess what? Universe keeps renewing that series, right? So the fix is to choose again here, okay? Hand that script to your inner editor, okay? Swap fear for peace, and then watch that change. New story, same you. Less drama, more miracles. Okay? Super duper important. Okay? I see your comment, Karen. I don't have time to go over anything. I've still got like EFT tapping and some other great stuff to share with you and a few minutes left. So we're going to have to go back to the replay for that stuff. Identity stakes are also a big part of this. If the result equals the proof that you're worthy or smart or lovable, then the stakes feel like they're life or death. Okay? It fuses self-worth to a single outcome. It's not a good place to be. Okay? So here's why like release and surrender helps. Okay? And why this isn't like giving up. A lot of people get that confused when they think about surrender. So why release? Okay? When the body gets that safe either way signal, then you pop back into the calm and connected state, the ventral vagal state. The prefrontal cortex comes online, the RAS widens its filter, and then dopamine shifts from anxious craving into steady motivation, okay? You see more options, you choose better moves, and ironically, you get there faster, okay? So let's get something straight. Like surrender or detachment is not doing nothing, okay? Desire sets direction. Detachment drops the death grip on timing and the route or the how to get there. And then action becomes cleaner without that desperation static, that clinginess, okay? So like in practice, detachment looks like preference, not prerequisite, okay? For the example that someone messaged me when we were sharing the things we were looking to have happen, the 20K launch. I'd love to have this launch hit 20K. I'm okay as I build to it. Nervous system exhales, okay? The other way this is really helpful is like things like this or better. Like when you're affirming or asking a subconscious question about something, ask for what you want and keep space for a better fit version to arrive, okay? And then you need lead measures over outcomes, okay? If the goal has to do perhaps with making more money, maybe you need to schedule those action items that are actually gonna get you there. Maybe it's a few reach outs a day or a certain amount of interviews each week. Maybe it's becoming better at marketing or networking or collaborating with people who are already making the kind of money that you desire, doing things like you want to be doing, okay? Put the measures in place and then let revenue be the lag measure, okay? And then kind of having like a 2-track focus, okay? You becoming the person while you pursue the thing, okay? Releasing the how, owning the who. This is so much of what I help people do in the Becoming More You program. So think about, who do I need to become in order to fill in the blank? Okay. And then some kind of a micro ritual to unclutch. Okay. Opening your palms, a slow exhale, quick subconscious question, hey, what would it take for the next aligned step to be obvious? Or to trust my feelings of alignment and then act on them. Take that step. Okay. There's so many paths that you're not even considering that all lead to your goal or something better. So don't limit yourself.